Hey, my loves. Okay, so I just want to break down. I want to read you something. I want to break down what Solomon said in Ecclesiastes 4:9-11. Okay, so he says, "Two are better than one because they have a good return on their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if two lay down together, they will keep warm." Okay, so although Solomon wasn't talking about marriage and relationships in this one, but the same principles apply. Okay, so what I've noticed is that when I speak to singles, I find that a lot of y'all keep going in and out of the same types of relationships, and that's because you're not doing the work on yourselves. So you're making yourself available for new relationships, but you haven't yet figured out why the last one really failed, right? You're walking away from the situation thinking it's somebody else's fault and not taking any ownership. And as long as you're not taking any ownership, there's no tangible results that can come of it. At the end of the day, what's happening is that you're realizing that you don't know really who you are and what you actually have to offer. And then what happens is when push comes to shove and the relationship falls apart, instead of taking that moment to learn and understand what failed and your part in it, you're just making yourself available for the new man or woman. That is the problem. You have to work on yourself. There's work to be done on yourself first. You need to know what your strengths and weaknesses are, right? You need to know where you can excel, what you can bring to a relationship that's going to help. You also need to understand what your limitations are and where your weaknesses are. Okay? And then more importantly, what you need to do once you've learned these things is that you then need to make sure that you are picking accordingly. You want to pick a partner that offsets your strengths and weaknesses. You don't want to have, what good is it if you both share the same infirmity? What good is that? How are you going to help each other? Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't help. So what you need is someone that's going to offset it. So you need to pick a partner, be very intentional and mindful, but picking a partner that can lift you when you're down. Someone that can step in and take the lead when the chips are down and things aren't going well. Okay? So I just wanted to pop in and say that to y'all right quick. It's really important that you do that because, listen, I want y'all to win. Okay? God wants you to win. Okay? Kingdom marriages have to come together right now. Okay? It's a part of God's will. It's the time. There's a reason for it. You guys have a purpose and you need to know how to be in right relationship with each other, okay? And listen, at the end of the day, please understand this. None of us are really taught how to be in relationships. Let's face it. None of us are taught how to be in relationships. We learn how to be in relationships either by what we saw growing up or the relationships we find ourselves in, right? And then that's how we learn. But some aren't really actually learning the lessons. They're seeing it, but you're not actually learning the lessons from it. And that's the only way you're going to get better at it, is to actually look at it for what it is, okay? So anyway, I just wanted to say that right quick. I'll see y'all in the next video. I love you.